crowd is ready
and,
as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA It's like the lowest level of good development.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone.
Once you superstar, that's when you get that little thing under you, and you build and you get abilities. It's a run, coach. It's a run.
Check 26, check 26.
They'll run on first down. Swift, and he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've
Yes,
got
sir.
to take some
Yes,
pressure
sir.
off of this young quarterback.
They blessed you
and
for
no
sure.
better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On second down now, Swift, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Let's go.
On first down, Swift. Oh, look at the juke.
This guy.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
2nd and 3.
That's crazy. That's Jalen Ramsey, too.
Receiver complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first in this opening quarter. A try here for the extra point.
I had a feeling that he was going to do that, too. Every time you press up,
and that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
every time. It's all good.
Set now
You
to
gotta
kick
play
this one away,
that better.
and off it goes.
He played a lot of zone, too.
Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
We got J.J. Watt and Cam.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll get this one to Cobb, complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Now Darnold.
Open too.
He goes down.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line.
Oh, wow. Oh, no, not Henry Ruggs. Not Henry Ruggs, bro. To the crib.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That'll go down as a 92-yard punt return score. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point attempt to come here.
That motherfucker there.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Cheese and that's all good.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They keep it with Barkley on first down.
Come on,
they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm
I was playing
the
this dude
football.
online yesterday.
And hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
Throwing on 2nd down. Darnold. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now Saquon Barkley. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Darnold completes it, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes.
Oh, you playing somebody online right now?
In stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Donald now to throw.
Come on.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
You know, that's...
Back to throw, Darnold.
Oh, that's forced. Oh, that's forced.
Picked off at
He gripped that? Bruh. Nah, I'm off myself. I forced that throw so bad.
He brings it back to
I forced that so bad.
Now the try here for the extra point.
This is ugly in the first.
And it is now 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back in one drive.
Kidding me.
You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
This motherfucker gets scared under pressure.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now it's Barkley. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. 21-0 our score after 1.
Yes, ugly.
With the score, Buccaneers 21, Dolphins nothing.
Here we go, son. Hey, we got Mike, number 52. Hey, lady. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. 53 to Mike. Hey, Alpha.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And that is incomplete.
What?
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Pulled in at the 24.
I swear, if he takes that back, come on.
A good
Like,
return
come on.
there, 17 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a give, right side. Swift. And some space here. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 16. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer 1st down.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football in the passing game. Give him a couple on the catch at 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
On 2nd down, Swift. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
61, matchbox, right, or big. Ready, go.
He'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And the safety, Carl Joseph, there to knock that one away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
It's going to be something quick. So...
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass
I'm so sick.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Carlos Hyde, his first touchdown on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point attempt here still to come.
I was trying to use that guy out. He was just blitzing. Oh, this is ugly, fool.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
I'm finna get on the board, though. I can't let them whip my ass.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Bro,
and this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 23 yards the pickup there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
We ain't beginning to tear you up. No. Yo, 80. Check, boy. Yo, 80. Hey, exit.
From the 50, it's Darnold. Is this intercepted? It's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are, positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Oh, my God.
He's at the 30, 10.
I actually don't believe this, though. I really don't.
Great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. 23 yards, the final tally. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley.
Jesus.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Check pass.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold.
Bro, no.
It's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they throw an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
They'll run on first down. Swift. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup.
114 in the
That's one of the reasons
first.
you like to blitz even on rundowns.
This is
It confuses the
horrible.
blocking
This
assignments.
is actually my worst game
It
of the
offensive linemen to get
year.
up to the second level.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Pilot 64, weak. Lucky. Set, go.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. Here's Tyler Newsome now. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Elsewhere on this Sunday in the NFL, they're in the second quarter in Detroit. It's the Lions that have grabbed the early lead. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
This motherfucker. Chase on. I don't even know. Cisco.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check, 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 check.
Young lady. Darnold from the gun. It is
No. That can't be, bro.
Picked off near the 34.
How many picks am I going to throw?
Bring this one back to the 29.
Dog.
First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
On first down, Swift. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Tight end.
They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
No, fool. Ain't no way.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now. 15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie. Coming this way, here we go. Ready.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. It's a 6-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
At the 12-yard line.
Set, hut. 70 in 59. Mike, the Grace don't travel. Grace don't travel. Patrick. Rock. 49. Check 49. Check 49. Go. If you kill it, motion me out. Ready, go.
They run the counter. Swift. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Buccaneers.
Honestly, I can just laugh at that.
Great effort there.
It's Jalen
With
Ramsey.
his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Yeah, folks.
Extra point right down
This
the middle.
is bad.
The lead will swell by 1 more.
This is bad.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it out past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
42-0. Like, whoa, that's tough. That's so tough.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Check. Check. 53 is mine. I'm here all day.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Call it a 3-yard gain, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 35. A 1st down carry for Barkley. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Mike, 53. I got 1. I got 50.
Faking the give. Darnold.
This motherfucker here. Come on, Sam. Get rid of it.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
53 is the mark. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Mike, 53.
3rd and long. It's Darnold to Barkley on the check down. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
around the NFL. They've gone to the third in Cleveland. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey.
Second and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Down. 60 Pittsburgh.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here I come. 66. Bullet high. Check. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Looking deep downfield. This is caught at the
How's that out of reach?
It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 51 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
Slam. H3, 218. Chopper. Topper. Ready to go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
And you don't have to tuck your head in until you get like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Check safety. Jam.
They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
Bad day for the Fins.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Sick though. These niggas just not.
Here's Darnold. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 36 yards on the play. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime,
Saquon has 11 yards. 9 yards.
And that's a loss of 7.
Arnett is moving. Come on, man. Actually, that's just me, really. Bad play call.
We got this. Watch twins. Watch red 80. Go 80.
Throwing on second and long.
Yep.
Darnold.
Yep. That's just a pass down.
His guys will take over.
You bring a blitz, and it's over for this time.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Here we go. 90. Wolf. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. And go.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to go deep down the left side.
Jalen Ramsey, what?
They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
Come on,
and the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Now again, right side. Swift slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week? My goodness, another interception.
What is in specialist if he can't even get the animation to break off?
Back to about the 11-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski
Six,
will return the block,
like,
find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. On 2nd down now, Swift. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 orange. Drop deep, drop deep. Slam, slam. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Swift, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll set up a throw.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, of course I won't catch it.
Bruce Arians takes a shot there, but his guys come up empty. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal.
Dude, Arnett is
you're not going to want that feeling. You don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again. But if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Ugly game, bro.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
How dare he?
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you,
hey,
in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Check, 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 check. Switch. Check, check. Fresno.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on in the other chat, but
they'll run on first down. Swift, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Nah, he fit, man. He's just... We got cooked.
That one looks like he'll throw here. A battle for it here, and this will be caught.
I mean, come on, bro. Somebody's going to catch a big.
Incomplete. So now just 4 ticks left in this one. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final time.